Yo. What is good, y'all? I should be looking at the camera, right? What is good, y'all? Damn, y'all. So, I went back to this channel. I was like, I really want to get back into YouTube. Let me just see how much, or let me see where I left off at. Because if you've been following me, I did start a YouTube channel years back. I want to say, when did I start? I got it right here. 7 years ago? 5 years ago? Whew. 5 years ago. It's fucking crazy. I just can't believe it's been 5 years. It's nuts. So yeah, I started my YouTube channel 5 years ago. Just saying that I'm going to be documenting my life and everything like that, and I want you guys to follow along on the journey, as everybody does. I feel like, who doesn't try to start a YouTube channel? And the last video that I did was my lock journey number 2, my month 2 update. My month 2 update, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Who's 2 months? And I started from a damn near this. So needless to say, that was 2 years ago. My last video came out 2 years ago. And something clicked in me today, like, you really do kind of want to have a YouTube channel where you're vlogging and showing everybody, you know, what you do on a daily or on a weekly basis, things you eat, just finding a way to help others, you know, find themselves again. But yeah, I want to say it's almost been 3 years at this point, because at this point I was at 2 months locked 2 years ago, and now I will be 3 months locked in November, and this is about to be August of 2024. So welcome back. I'll get used to it. I'll eventually get a camera or something like that. But what's up, y'all? How y'all been these last 2 years? Like, yo, so much shit has happened. It's fucking crazy. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so 2 years ago was 2022. I was, at the time, I was traveling for work. I want to say, honestly, 75% of the year I was gone. Around last time you seen those updates. I no longer travel. Look at the goddamn camera, Dallas. I no longer travel. I work from home. I'm still with the same company. I'm still pretty much doing the same thing. But I am home all the time. And speaking of home, that's the biggest update of the biggest update of the biggest update. I was living in New Jersey. I've lived in New Jersey my whole entire life. And now I'm so happy to say that me and Babe, we moved to Dallas, Texas. We moved to Texas. Like I said, this was about to be August. So we moved in January. We took all the dogs, grabbed all the dogs, and all 4 of the dogs at that point. I think at the 2-year update, I think we still just had 2 dogs. I think we just had Ghost and Indica, Indica is the first one we had. And then, if you don't know, my boyfriend has his kennel, his breeding company and everything. So he's been doing that. And needs to say, we now have 4 dogs. Long story short, Indica had Ghost. Ghost is a boy. So we just had those 2. And then I believe later that year, 2022, it was, we actually got Wakabi. So we had the 2 pit bulls first, and then Wakabi came from his aunt, who actually passed last year. Last year? No, that was 2022. So damn, wait. That was 2022. So in that case, god damn. So we had Wakabi at that time too then. Or we were getting ready to I don't know. Shit. Life started lifing, time started timing. And yeah, so now we have Wakabi. And after we got Wakabi, Wakabi had a litter, and now we have his daughter, Nakia. So I'm sure in the vlogs you'll see all 4 of my dogs. They're big as hell. Yeah, so we grabbed all 4 dogs and we got in the car. We fit as much as we could of our life in there, and we hit the road, Jack. We hit the road. So we're here. We live with his friend right now. I mean, we all got a house together, so it's not like we moved in with him. We all moved in at the same time. So yeah, here I am. I'm in Dallas, Texas right now. Fucking crazy. It's so crazy. After some shit, you know, life had to life, I guess. I don't know how many times I can say that, but literally life was life. Which is how we got here. It ended up being a huge blessing, and maybe I'll do a video on that whole situation if you want to know, you know, the detail on how we got, the whole storyline on how we got from, you know, having our apartment of 3 years to moving to Dallas, and how we left that apartment, you know, that whole timeline. If you want that, comment below. Damn, did I even give an intro for real? No, I did. I kind of did, right? I kind of did. So I'm kind of freestyling this right now just because something in me told me to just start recording right now. I probably would have did some notes on like what to talk about and things like that, but I don't mind the freestyling right now, but definitely gonna have some more structured content. So what's my life been looking like? Outside of work, I really just do a lot of, or I started to do a lot of things for myself. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me. Check out my content at Dallas B. So that's Dallas BEE. I got into, right before we left, I got into baking. I got even more serious about like making new vegan meals, and really just started. Oh, it's a butterfly. It's a cute butterfly. It's like a lime green butterfly. It's crazy. Excuse me. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, just really getting into health, like learning how to make everything that I want to eat at that time, either veganized and at home from scratch. So with that being said, I started baking, and I remembered how much I loved to bake. I used to bake with my grandma all the time. She lived with us until she passed in 2022. I gotta stop saying She passed in 2002. I was like 8, 9 at the time. But yeah, I used to love baking with her, especially for Christmas. We would make like cookies from scratch and stuff like that, or she would just randomly just want to make cookies, like if my cousins would come over and stuff like that. So I would make them breads. I just recently tried pizza dough. That was a huge fail. The dough was cool. It came out great, but it came down to when it was time to shape the pizza. Because you're supposed to make it as thin as possible without making any holes. The dough that I made was enough for like 7 pizzas. However, first 2 had to trash them because I couldn't get the form right. Third one, I finally got the form right. I cut up my mushrooms. I know we're having a whole conversation about this one particular thing now, but I'm still kind of like, I'm still fooling away. Shaped the dough, made put the sauce in there, chopped up the mushrooms, chopped up the spinach, cooked those 2. Bow. I'm putting it. put the cheese on top. Boom. All right, it's time to take it and put it on the pizza stone that's already in the oven. Cool. It did not want to come off the cardboard. So a huge hole. Like it was basically just a circle of crust, because everything that was in the middle at the time, because I'm I have a issue where if I'm just gonna force something to happen, even if it's not lined up to happen, I guess you could say. So like I get super frustrated because I did everything it's supposed to do. I go to put it on a piece of stone, it doesn't want to come off, so you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna just shove it onto the pizza stone. So when I shoved it onto the pizza stone, it completely ruined it. It was crazy. I might put a picture in here, just so you can see the result of that madness. But yes, I make breads, I make bagels, I make bread, and I mean like savory breads and sweet breads. So banana breads I like, cinnamon breads I like, but at the same time I do make like crusty white bread, sandwich bread I make. I'm more of a pastry girl. I like desserts, but I like baking bread too. That's pretty fun. I actually have a video of me making bread on my Instagram, so go check that out if you haven't already. What else have I been doing? I've just been really trying to just get into my health, man, and just getting physical. And I'm 30 now. I'll be 31 in January. It's crazy. But it was cool moving to Texas for my 30th. It was definitely like, when you want something to happen so bad, you almost feel like it's never going to happen. And then when you finally get that moment of like, this is it, then you make the choice, are you going to take that chance and take that risk and see what happens, or are you just going to keep thinking about it, keep doing it, keep talking it, but not being about it? So we chose to be about it. It's beautiful out here. You guys can see it. I'm at the park right now. This is actually the first time I've ever sat at a park. It's gorgeous. It's so nice. So yeah, narrowing down a routine has been big for me, just because I am still very much spiritual. I'm a huge spiritual being. If you look on my past videos, you'll see some spiritual content. I'm still the same person. See, saying again. I just gotta get back into the swing of things. So really, yeah, just taking care of my spiritual health, my physical health, my mental health, my emotional health, all while being an adult. Because in your 20s, I feel like you refuse to accept the fact that, we're going to have to actually start doing shit to make shit happen. So for me, turning 30 was kind of big. It was like, okay, so this is all or nothing right here, right now. So far, so good. I brought up spiritual for a reason, though. Oh yeah, just getting the right herbs, getting the right tinctures and everything to broaden and to further develop my health, I guess you can say. So I've been doing that too. And I'll say the one big thing that I've been doing, and I'm sure, once again, if you follow me on Instagram, even though I actually deleted Instagram for the moment being, because I just really felt like I wasn't getting into my routine as efficiently as I want to, and I feel like social media is an addition to life, so I want to make sure that my real life is okay first. So honestly, just being honest, I don't know when I'm going to get my Instagram back up and running. Like, it's still there, of course, but I don't know when I'll be active on there again. I think I'll be doing probably some more YouTube than Instagram, just because I want to make sure that on a daily basis I am just sticking to the practices that I want to stick to. Till then, I don't need to be scrolling for hours on social media, wasting time when I could be doing those things, I just like priorities is big for me right now. But yeah, as far as my physical health, what I've been doing, what I've been loving, It's pole, guys. I started doing pole. I started going to pole classes out here in Dallas. Well, so I live in East Dallas, so it's really Mesquite. I don't know if you ever heard of Mesquite if you're not from here, but yeah, we live in we live in East Dallas. So I've been going to pole. I moved here in January, so I started pole the beginning of March. So I've been going since March, and I absolutely fell in love with pole, man. Pole is so cool because it allows me to be strong. It allows me to be sexy. It allows me to be a girl. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it allows me to be feminine, and that's something that I've been working on really since like turning 29, I want to say. Once I stopped traveling and came back home, it was like, okay, this is the time for me to really get into my soft girl era and just feel empowered, feel like I have the juju, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I have that energy to be the woman that I always saw myself as being. So yes, I've been doing pole since March, and I've been progressing pretty well. Only thing is this month, or this past month, July, has been a little tight on finances, so I couldn't really narrow down on classes the month of July. But August I will be starting back up, and I hope that I can just keep going and not stop, because I can feel the difference of me not going for the last 2 weeks, and I am not happy. I could have been going to the gym. I should have been going to the gym, but my ass has been sitting. Not eating unhealthy, though. I still eat pretty healthy. I want to say 80-20. Honestly, I want to say like 90-10 if you really look at my diet compared to like the standard American diet. But no, these last 2 weeks without pole has been a little depressing. And eventually I do plan on getting a pole at home, so that way I'll never stop. But I do want to learn. I want to teach one day. I want to perform one day. I want to compete one day. So that's going to be probably the primary source of physical activity for me for a while. But yeah, man. Yeah. So far, I love Texas. I'm not even gonna hold you. It just feels slower out here. It feels like I can think out here. Like back in Jersey, it was always, I don't want to say it was always something going on, but you just feel like you're so used to knowing about everything going on that you don't have any time for peace, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like Texas, they're definitely slowed down. They're a lot nicer. There's a lot more space out here, so it's not as congested. Granted, a lot of people are moving to Texas right now, so I'm sure the Texans feel away. But I don't feel away, because I haven't really seen like, oh my gosh, it's so busy, like I have to wait an hour to get into this restaurant. I have to, you know what I'm saying? It's really just smooth. It's been really, really smooth. As far as just Texas in general. Of course, we're still trying to get to a stable point where we can expand our home and everything like that, because that's a beautiful home, but we haven't had a chance to decorate it yet, just because we're still tying up some loose ends and getting everything in order so that we can start to expand. But yeah, man, it's been a lot happening in these 2 years, as you can see. And this is only the beginning. We don't know how long we're going to be out here. We always talk about eventually moving to like Colorado and Washington State. But yeah, for now, we're here. I just can't stop looking because, like I said, this is my first time coming to like a park to actually sit. I came to this park before, but I stayed in the car. Just to chill, just to decompress for a sec, but just being out here makes me want to come out here every day. And it reminds me of when I would go to the parks and stuff back at home, because around the time before we left, of course, it's like as soon as you start to get comfortable, God, the universe, whoever starts to like, okay, that was fun. Now let's move on. Don't get too comfortable because you have so much more in store, so many new beginnings coming. So right before we left, like I said, I started baking. I started going to the gym again. I was going to the gym constantly for like maybe like a year and a half straight. And I would go to the park. I would sit, I would meditate, I'd read, I'd do yoga, just be outside in nature. And that's one thing that since I've been here, I haven't done a lot of. And I definitely feel like I should have been. But all you can do, because you can't change the past, all you can do is just when that moment comes where you have that thought of I should, just get up and go. And that's kind of what I did. Kind of. Sometimes I need to be pushed out. Like, no, Dallas, everything is fine here. Go do something for you. So that's okay. Okay. Oh Lord. Who goes outside and be scared of the bugs? Some things will change. But yeah. I'm surprised at the connections I've made so far living here, but I can really thank Paul for that. Paul has been like an outlet for real in all ways. Like if I've gone out so far, if it wasn't with him, it was with the Paul girlies. And they're so fun. They're so fun, they're so confident in themselves and their abilities, and I just know that the more I do it, the more comfortable I'm going to be in myself. So for now, while I'm not in Pole and while I'm kind of having a rest break, I'm really just looking internally. We're getting there. We're going there. There's just some things that I still want to fix within myself, like imposter syndrome, just feeling like I'm not good enough, feeling like certain things will never happen, feeling like I'm not. It's weird because it's like I feel like I'm growing, but at the same time, there are certain areas where I definitely am still kind of hiding myself, and something in my soul tells me that I'm meant to be seen. So I guess that's just me fighting with myself on my own worth, my own self-worth. But all I can do is work towards it every day and just stay mindful of the things that I'm telling myself and the things I'm putting into myself, and just continuously just trying to make the best choices at that right time. Living in your 30s. But yeah, all that to say, a lot has changed. My hair's a lot longer. From 2 years ago, I've grown tremendously still, and I'm proud of the growth that I have experienced in that time, and I just know that it's only going to continue, so that way I can, generate generational wealth and abundance and prosperity and fulfillment in life. And I just know one day I'm gonna have a time where I just look back and say, wow, like I remember when I wanted all of these things and now I got it. And I'm already doing that now. Look at me. I'm in Dallas, Texas. Like every once in a while we look at each other and we're just like, yo, we live here. Like this shit is happening. And we've been together for almost 10 years. It's gonna be 9 years in October, so it's been a long journey, but we're definitely making progress. And that's all I could ask for. As long as we're making progress, I'm Gucci. But I'll stop the chatter. Get off me. Get off me. Oh yeah, no, I'm getting out of here. Okay, we're done here. I am so excited for this next chapter, because I feel like something's definitely building up, and I want to take you guys with me for real this time. I want to take you with me. So you guys will be seeing my daily practices and my routines and what I eat and my progress with Pole and my progress with my new home. It's a lot of content. It's a lot of content to make. So if there is something you guys want, anything in particular that you're looking for from moi, comment below. Let me know. And we'll see what happens, right? With timing, with divine timing. I just know that I'm trusting the process, and I believe in the universe. I believe in alignment. I believe in being at the right place at the right time. It felt good. It felt good talking to you guys. I'll stop here, right? I don't have an outro yet. I might not ever have an outro. I don't know. I feel like them outros be a little, intros and outros be a little repetitive. I don't know. Maybe one day I'm not really feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm feeling, a different way, and I want to give y'all something else. So I'll leave that open for now. But until then, please, as I go with the spiel, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I promise you there's going to be more to come. I will not take another 2-year hiatus. Let me know what you think. Give me recommendations. If you guys want tarot readings, I got them. Yeah. But until next time, thank you for watching if you've watched this whole video. And I love you guys. Until next time, right? All right. Peace.